If you guys would like to get yourself some official Simpzy merchandise, check out my Spreadshirt link in the description below for t-shirts, hoodies, mugs and cups. If you do make a purchase, send me a photo on Twitter, but regardless, let's get stuck into the video. Hey guys, my name is Simpzy, how are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Civ 6. We're playing as Scotland on the Rise and Fall DLC. This is episode 6. Welcome back to the series, guys. If you still are enjoying it and would like to see more, the best way to ensure more Civ content is leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and let me know in the comment section down below feedbacks, tips and tricks for the series. So before we start this episode off, recap what we'll recap the last couple. And what we're going to be doing in today's episode. I just want to say another huge thank you to 2K and Firaxis for sending me early access for Civ 6. They sent me well over $100 worth of free games here, Civ 6, the DLC, and all the expansions as well. So I really, really do appreciate it. It means a bunch to me, and to you guys, helps out the channel massively. So a huge thank you to the new community manager over at the Australia-New Zealand branch of 2K for sending me the code. I won't say his name, but thank you, because I don't think he wants me to say it, but I won't say his name. Anyway, regardless, let's get stuck into the video. It's currently turn 218 out of 333. We're going to be going for science and probably domination as a backup. Probably we want to go domination, but probably science as a backup, either or. So, for the series, we currently started off with Stirling Castle, Edinburgh and Dumfries. We took Rottingham, Aberdeen and Haggis from the Dutch, formerly Amsterdam, now Aberdeen, and The Hague is now being named to Fort Haggis. Rotterdam is now Rottingham. Sheriff of Rottingham. In the last episode and before, we went to war with Georgia. We're going to be finishing them off in today's episode. We took Perth, Inverness, Fort William, and Dundee. I can't remember these those like Georgian names. One might have been Tel Aviv, I think. One might have been Kabali or something or other. But regardless, we're going to be hitting Gorky in today's episode and finishing off Tamar of Georgia officially. We'll probably have a crack at Auckland as well, because we want to get quite close to the Mongolian capital if we ever need to take it. So here is our continent. We've still got the Mongols here. Stockholm and Brunei we've got really good relations with. We do have a trade alliance with the Mongols, but we might have to let that expire if we're going to attack them. We have a military alliance with the Kree Empire. They're really quite strong at the moment. They've got actually tanks, and so do we. We're getting... I'll go through my resources because I have skipped a little bit ahead. It's currently 1894 in the world. And the Kree are at war with Korea. They've got some Kree cavalry infantry at the doorsteps here. So we have a military alliance with them. Seondeok is actually... We're not on too bad relations. Overall ranking-wise, we're currently 4th in science. 173, Korea at 194, Korea's at 156, so we are significantly ahead. Culture-wise, the Korea are really quite up there. We've got to keep an eye out on that. Domination victory, we're currently in the lead, as we have 2 of their capitals. Whoa, okay, religion seems quite high, but it's not really, because they haven't converted my Civ. Powder Maker score, I'm currently 700, so we're not doing too bad for our first Civ play through our blind series. So far, I haven't done a Civ 6 series in general, let alone not on YouTube. This is my first one. So, okay, so we've got Tamar of Georgia, Seondeok of Korea, and Powdermaker. They're the 3 Civs converted. So they still need to convert Genghis with Shintoism. I'm obviously Catholicism. Well, I'm about to take out Georgia in today's episode. We'll finish them off. Okay, we currently have 173 science per turn, 70 culture, 260 faith. We have 280 gold in the bank, and we're making over 102 gold per turn. We've got science buildings in Dundee, Fort William. In Inverness, we've got a university coming along. In Perth, we've got really low production, so we're going for a workshop. A while ago, there was cannons and infantry. I didn't get to finish off with the war with Georgia. So for now, we've got a little bit of a breathing room so we can get them done. We've discovered oil now, and there's artifacts around. We can't seem to get to oil, which sucks, which is really going to hamper us with tanks. We've got a sewer here. What else we got in the north? Research buildings in Stirling, Edinburgh as well. We do have some uranium. We've got 1 uranium in the bank, so that's going to really help us out. We're going to be going for warheads. We are currently mining our oil here, or extracting whatever the correct terminology is. We've got a pump jack going here as well. So we've got 1 uranium, 1 oil, 1 niter, 2 iron, and 1 horses. So we've got envoys there. Trade routes active 6. We probably should spend some money on some trade routes next. Tech tree wise, we're currently going for nuclear fission. Combined arms is next. We want to get the Manhattan Project and build the nuclear device. Tamara is actually in the atomic era, but she won't be if she loses her capital. Genghis is currently in... Genghis and Powdermaker currently there. Oh, so we're actually ahead of the Powdermaker. Interesting. Tamar's in industrial, and Wilhelmine has been knocked out, of course. Civics-wise, we're currently going for... What were we going for? Where is it? It wasn't mass media. What was the plan? I really wanted to go to fascism. Yeah, here it is. Totalitarianism. Yeah, fascism. That's what I really want to go for. That's what we're looking for. Right, well, on that note, I think it's time to have a crack at Georgia. We're going to declare war, but we've got a... Yeah, we can actually declare a colonial war, which gives us a moderate war. Monger penalty, heavy for a territory expansion, severe. Yeah, we have a colonial war deck against them, so we're most definitely going to use that. We'll run down the remaining of the Georgian scum living on the coast, and we'll probably name the city... I don't know, what are some Scottish towns off the top of my head? Leave me know in the comments, guys. St Andrews... Wick, Motherwell. We've already got like Dundee, Fort William, and Inverness and Perth. Okay, so let's push in now. I don't think we can actually hit the city itself. Yep, let's rain fire and death upon the enemy. We're still using artillery, which is still pretty early game. I don't think we're going to be at war with Auckland, but the last time we declared war upon the Georgians, we were. But the way this campaign is sort of shapened up, especially sort of learning the religious stuff, if I was a little bit sort of, you know, Johnny on the spot, a little bit more keyed up and experienced, I could have very well gone for a religious victory. I think like the culture, tourism ones are a little bit different. I feel like domination is kind of a bit boring. To be fair, space race is quite cool as well. But we're currently going to knock out the Georgians, because if we ever want to take the Korean... the Cree or the Mongolian capital, especially the Mongolian, strategically we're going to need to do it, but we don't want them fighting in the rear, you know what I mean? Like, we don't want to push against the Mongols or like the Cree and then get a surprise war around the back. We just don't want to be able to deal with that sort of stuff. We can purchase some more stuff with Faith. We're most definitely going to do that. So let's switch over to the Faith here, and what can we actually buy with Faith? Oh, Apostle Guru. What do apostles do? May convert citizens to their religion in combat. May change... Okay, I think I really just want missionaries, to be quite honest. That's converted. Let's swing you down to Gorky. God knows how to say it. Oh, I've got a ship here. I have a privateer on the coast. That should be really having a crack at some supporting fire. So let's continue on. Let's push up where we can. We've still got bloody archers. But the reason why I've got my horsemen in the rear is that we can actually upgrade it to a tank, which is superb. Can't upgrade you guys any further. I keep on clicking on Tamar, my bad. Okay, so let's change my cavalry here. We've got 305 gold in the bank. We're going to be able to upgrade to a tank even without the tool. Here we go. We have the first Scottish tank, the Highlander Fuckaroo. I don't know what I'm going to call it. Scotland's Chosen. We'll run him in. I have no idea how powerful tanks are against cities in this, but I guess we'll soon find out. Currently as well, still going around and building my new territories. I do need to repair where I can, especially building buildings. Oh, there's a mine here. We really need to work that stone. Because some of the civs we honestly did attack like halfway through, remember? So some of these, especially like these new cities, Fort William, Dundee, Inverness, Perth, Haggis, Rottingham and Aberdeen, these were all controlled by the Dutch and Georgians at some point. So there are some discrepancies on research and stuff. I just simply don't know. Oh, there's a Georgian fleet there. But it looks like we're going to be able to take out... Just keep you there. It looks like we're going to be able to take... What can we upgrade that to? Infantry 340. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be able to take the Georgians out quite easily. It's just only going to be a matter of time. Like I said, we might have a crack at Auckland in today's episode as well. We'll just have to see how they do. Couple of wonders here as well. A decent amount of amenities. Let's continue on the assault. Continue on the bombardment. Okay. We're doing really well at the moment. God knows what my archers are going to do. I can't... Oh, I can. I'm going to run my tank in if I can. Once everyone's had a crack. -9. Little bit of damage, but nothing too significant. We can claim a great person. Huzzah, a great admiral. I'm going to pass. Let's continue to trade to Inverness. Let's repeat the route, because Inverness and Dundee are quite crucial. Right, okay, so we've got a free research slot here in Fort William. Campuses were quite alright. By the look of it, it's taken me ages for me to actually do stuff. We need a population greater. I was thinking it might be a smart idea to maybe get my... To maybe get my production up a little bit higher. Okay, let's build a quarry. Let's keep you there. My archers can actually have another shot. How are they going to do against a level 58 city? Are they even worth having? No. -3, even if that. Come on. I would be happy if I could like subjugate them, but I just don't trust. The Georgians, you know. I rather just take the city. Modern era ends in 5 turns. We've got a unit of infantry here now. I wanted to get rid of those archers as well, because they are costing me somewhat. Okay, let's continue up with this religion conversion. Okay, up in the north is a little bit of a different story, because we're going to be able to go through research, grants. Amenities are still quite low as well. I guess we're going to have to help out because we need more. Yeah, insufficient housing seems to be the problem here. Let's continue up the bombardment. And we'll deal with what goes where in a second. And then we'll run in the tank, I reckon. Once the artillery bombardment from the north and from the farms and the cattle here, we've got the Georgians on the back foot. Yeah, there's no way they're going to resist a tank charging in now. For Scotland! Freedom for Scotland! Boom chakalaka, motherfucker. Huzzah! Walls weren't enough to save Georgia from ruin. Neither was I. Could marry her. She'd be a good princess. Georgia will not stand the test of time. Well, that unit of artillery is done. And we have officially knocked out Tamar. Excellent stuff. My units have got some promotions. We did lose my unit of archers. Peace negotiated with Korea and the Cree. Poundmaker and Seonduk. And it looks like Korea and some of the city-states have made peace. I wonder has been killed. Broadway. Broadway. Right, so what could I rename Gory to? We've got Motherwell, St Andrews. Let's go with that. And there goes all my Scottish subscribers. Perfect stuff. We've taken St Andrews, and then we'll push to Auckland, and then we'll have a crack at hitting the Mongol capital. Maybe. We'll just have to see. We might have to wait until it expires, you know. To be fair, I thought about this, right? It might be a smart idea putting a city bang smack here, because if we ever want to nuke Korea, we probably can hit the capital from there. Out of my own curiosity, let's have a quick look at settler. -1. Okay. I think it might be a good idea to pop a settler there. We'll focus on Auckland next. I'm not actually too sure, like, who really likes them? Like, what's their sort of opinion of me? We'll just have to see. So, we'll quickly repair and work the tiles in St Andrews now. 222, still got 100 turns left. Domination-wise, we are massively in the lead. To win, we only need to take out the Mongolian capital, the Korean capital, and the Cree capital to win the game. But we are not doing too bad on science, so you never know. We could actually get the science. We're currently 4th in science. Maybe South Korea. Maybe we need to knock out Korea before I even go for it. Regardless, guys, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, guys, welcome back. It's currently 204. It's currently 1906 as well. We're currently researching nuclear fission. We're actually going to attack Auckland. We're going to have a crack at the Kiwis. Australia and New Zealand rivalry is huge, and the Scottish are going to declare war upon them, especially that I'm Tasmanian as well. There's even a bigger rivalry, I reckon. So let's have a crack at hitting New Zealand now. Hopefully, this doesn't cause too much of a stink, so we'll move everyone in. We'll start engaging. I don't think... No, I was going to say, I want to sail my privates here up the coast to hit Auckland, but it doesn't look like it's going to work out. I need to pull my artillery into position and start having a crack at them, but we need to hit these units around the back here. Infantry! Rain fire and death upon the enemy. Oh, my city can actually have a shot, so we should be able to knock out... Oh, nearly there. They're pikemen there. We can't swing you further around. I reckon we're better off sending the tank in to soften these boys up. So what has that done there? How much damage? 42, so not that much in the grand scheme of things. We'll move you to about here. We'll move my guy up here as well. I'm going to swing my cannon down here. Okay, cool. So at the moment we're still doing primarily research, fixing amenities where we can, and production where it's a little bit funny as well. We've got a settler now. Look at this, it's an RV. Meet the Farkers style. We're going to be putting the RV down here. I also forgot there's a bunch of spice here near Perth, which we really should grab. 65 it's going to cost us, but you never know. Oh, we need to research irrigation. That's cool and all. But the problem is finances at the moment. I don't really want to spend it on that just yet. So we'll fortify. And oh, I want to move my swordsman up here. We're making 72 gold per turn. Oh, I need to convert this to Catholicism. Excellent stuff. Let's end the turn and continue and see what the Kiwis come up to try and withstand us. Okay, the Cree want marble. No, I'm gonna refuse the deal. I don't want any deals. Where the oceans of us all, you stinklings. Alright. Seonduk thinks I'm a warmonger. Well, she's not wrong. Quickly, with a little bit of a flick of the wrist, my artillery's having a crack. Dropping their pistols out. Wow, that pikeman went in! To be fair, that was pretty much GG for them. Not really much they could do. Probably better off sending it to Inverness, or probably Inverness. We're better off sending it further down. Let's begin the trade route. We've got... I think we can get traders in like 1 turn. That's why I went for it. Yeah, we can get them in like 1 turn. 2 turns here now. And we've still got some slots left for them, so we might as well. Okay, let's have a crack with our first machine gun for the series. Let's have a crack at the Auckland wall. So it looks like we're actually hitting the units. And we are doing some stuff to the... Yeah, 2 health. Yeah, okay. So machine guns actually do damage to that itself. That's interesting. Alright, let's swing my units up and over. We probably want to try and ram their unit with my tank. Wow. Look at the deficit on that. We can't move you anymore either. Can we have a crack from somewhere? Oh, wow. Why is this so... Is it loyalty that's been funny? Yeah, it is too. Mongolia and stuff. Well, it looks like we're just better off moving my catapult that back. Amenities is the problem. You have gained a cause bill to declare war against Seonduk. I don't particularly want to do that just yet. We're going to be out of a dark age as well. Finally, that's been a pretty big pain for me. We'll send you probably to Auckland. We're going to have to convert that because we might actually be able to convert St Andrews. No, not quite just yet. Not really much else we can do. I might even pop you guys this way of the river. Okay. 5 more turns until my settler gets down here. Hold up, guys, where you can, and we'll continue the siege of Auckland. Still raining artillery fire down. Who needs orders? Oh, you do. One of my infantrymen. Get that small alpine training. Oh, it's because it's the Matterhorn there, isn't it? Oh yeah, I forgot about that as well. We probably need to get that in. Oh, we actually have the Matterhorn in Inverness. Right. I remember getting the Wonder. Oh wow, we actually lost a unit of artillery. The world enters the atomic era. Oh, this is more like it. Yes, this looks beautiful. We're in like a city losing loyalty. New city-state quest unit killed. Yeah, we're losing loyalty there. That sucks, but there's not really much else we can do about it. We'll continue to send our settler down here. Let's continue to put the pressure back on the city of Auckland. We'll pop you here. Let my infantry have a crack. Whoa! Was it like a 360 pivot or something? What the hell was that, man? Okay, let's continue to move up. Let's have a crack at hitting Auckland itself. Hopefully it doesn't reduce my tank stuff by too much. The tank's going to be able to withstand a fair bit. 4 and -2. We need more artillery, so I'm tempted to nearly do something like this. Whoa, my tank is weak. Holy shit. I didn't even realise it. Okay, so what dedications have we got here? We might lose my tank. Bugger. I guess we go to arms for our dedication. Score an effect. Sky and Stars dedication. Building for aerodrome stuff. I think we're going to go call to arms because we're probably going to be going through a lot more wars than anything at the moment. Let's pass on a Great Admiral as well. We unlocked a new policy. We can get propaganda, which accumulates 25% less war weariness. That's not bad, but I think the unit maintenance is probably in our better interest. Let's chuck the next one at Aberdeen, that trade route there. I don't know if we can get any more trade. We should be able to. Oh, we can promote. Let's promote the educator as well. Let's continue to get production increase, nuclear armament projects, all space program in cities. The thing is, right, as soon as we get... I don't know if we're going to be able to launch build a nuclear device, Manhattan Project. I don't actually know if we can launch a nuke yet, or do we have to go with Ivory Operation? Allows the creation of thermonuclear devices, adds so what does this actually do? Adds 1 nuclear device to your nation's inventory, requires uranium. So we can actually build a nuclear device. Build a thermonuclear device. Allows the creation. So I think these are bigger and better bombs, but we should be able to drop a bomb with that. I think space is probably our next best bet, though. That's where we should be giving stuff to, you know. Let's have another crack at Auckland. Try and... Oh, God. Try and whittle you down. I think I fucked up there. That sucks. I'll pull my tank out because he's going to have to heal. I accidentally misclicked here. I put him to sleep, I think. Yeah, I did something. That's alright. Be able to fix him up next turn. Nuclear fission is now complete. We can build the Manhattan Project and a nuke, which is fantastic. We've got that boost to science now, so we can probably switch over to that somewhat. So, where am I best to actually have a crack at this? Should I continue down the nuke sort of side of the tree? Atomic Era, Bruce, Yonduk and Powdermaker. Or maybe I should swing down to Spaceport and stuff. Start trying to get that science victory up and done. Okay, Stirling Castle has the best... Oh no, he has the best production, but it doesn't necessarily going to build the Manhattan Project quicker. 20 turns, 35, 95, okay. I'm just having a quick look to see where's the best place to actually build this Manhattan Project, and it looks like Fort Haggis seems to be a huge candidate here. 20, and Aberdeen. Well, I'm definitely going to go with Fort Haggis here. Dumfries. Yeah, wow. So it looks like these other cities are a lot, even though it's got better production. Fort Haggis there. That's cool. We're going to be able to find out... Oh, we're not going to be able to find a new city for this turn just yet. Because I want to be able to actually operate aircraft, ships, and be able to hit some of the closer Korean cities on the border here. Because it really stretches out. Okay, guys. It's time to finally settle a city. We haven't done one in a while. Dundee. Oh, we've already got a Dundee here. That's alright. We'll rename this. Like, what's the most toxic, radioactive city in Scotland? Because we're going to be housing our nukes here probably primarily to hit South Korea, maybe even the Korea Empire on the other continent. So let's go with Motherwell. If you're a Motherwell resident, I apologise. I would have given it to... It was just like Motherwell was on the list that we hadn't done yet. Keep calm, Motherwell fans. Alright, let's continue with the granary here then. So, we've got a nice amount of olives. We're going to need irrigation at some point. Is that the Terracotta Army? Yeah, it is too. Regardless, that puts us, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tiles away from their capital. So we should be able to quite competently launch a nuke from there. We've finally constructed our first special unit, the Highlander. Raring to go here. It's going to take him a while to eventually get down here. Unit available for promotion. Yeah, we're going to have to sort of upgrade some of this stuff, most definitely. Oh, I love the custom photo there. Alright, we're going to... How are we going religious-wise anyway? I accidentally misclicked and moved a lot of you guys back. Right, let's continue. Our upgrades. We need to keep some sort of pressure on Auckland. Yeah, look, we're only getting a -1 now. Like, they've really boosted up Auckland, which sucks for me. It's just going to take us that much longer to take the city-state now. Another great person is available. Grants 2 unique cosmetics, manufacturing amenities. Okay, let's recruit the great merchant then. Where are you then? Helen Rubenstein. Okay. She might be useful down here in Fort Haggis, if I'm being honest. Let's get those amenities back up, especially keeping Fort Haggis happy. If I switch over to a focus production... Okay. Also, for my own curiosity to see if it was a bit shorter, let's continue with research grants. Probably our best bet. Well, we're going to continue to have a crack at the Kiwis, but they've just really bolstered their defenses. Like, my machine guns here are doing a decent job, but they're only still -2, so -4 health there as well. So we're actually getting to the stage where I need to upgrade my artillery because they're not doing too much. So I'm going to have to fall you back a bit to friendly territory to simply upgrade. And then we'll swing you closer to the settlements because it's just not working out, you know. Okay, guys, we're slowly but surely whittling Auckland down. I'll show you a round of gunfire with our machine guns here. Still turn 235, 1928, 11 years before Hitler declared war upon Poland and invaded World War II. Sort of towards the end of World War One, I think. I can't remember the dates of World War One. I do know that World War II started 9th September 1939. So, we're going to continue with our Highlander here. We want to try and... We actually get 16 science for pillaging. That's great. Like, that's actually madly good. Okay, let's have a crack at Auckland. Let's see how much damage we can do. They have just absolutely beefed up massively. So how much are we actually doing to defense? Because we've got 103.5 health. We're actually whittling down the unit in there. Like, that's insane. We're doing, like, hardly any damage there. So what we're better off doing is probably pillaging where we can. Try and really harm Auckland's economy and really try and screw them over here. Okay, well, they can sit pretty. That unit can sit there as well. Okay, so let's look at the world rankings before we end the episode here. We're currently first in domination. Religion is still there. Science, we're in 3rd. But looking at the science victory, no one's actually hit them. Khan Genghis. Khan has rocketry. Powdermaker has none. Seondeok has rocketry. Culture. Wow, the Powdermaker's gone down. Powder Maker. Powder Monkey. Domination, we're at 2. Religion, 2 on 1. So it's not looking too bad at the moment. We've got Motherworld here, where we're going to be able to house our nukes eventually. 13 more turns until the Manhattan Project is complete, so we'll probably see that in the next episode. We're going to continue to hit Auckland. If it gets too much of a slog, we might have to sue for peace, but I really want Auckland so I can probably launch nukes, because how many tiles away is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. Yeah, so probably about 10 from there. 8 from here. Yeah. It's a bit of a different story compared to the Kree. I'm just trying to think maybe around the other side of their capital here or something on the river. But regardless, unfortunately I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. If you're still enjoying this Civ series and would like to see more, the best way to ensure more content is leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here. Let me know in the comments section down below. Suggestions, tips and tricks for this Scotland series. It will be finishing in 100 turns, and I want to do another series after this. I think I'm going to play as Australia, as I'm Australian myself, and I think the actually Australian faction, especially when it first came out, was so overpowered apparently. It was really, really buffed, so I think they've debuffed it a bit, but it's pretty high up there. I'll play with the new civs, but we might even chuck some of the old civs that aren't in the Rise and Fall. Maybe just mix it up a bit, you know. So yeah, another huge thank you to 2K and Viraxis for sending me a copy of Civ 6 and the Rise and Fall DLC. Very much appreciated. I'm still having a blast in this campaign, episode 6 in. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series. And if you would like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys would like to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below. Maybe you can pick up a strategy game you haven't picked up just yet. Maybe Hearts of Iron, maybe Crusader Kings 2, maybe a Total War. Check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below for cheap and reliable games. I do recommend going and checking out the prices even. There's some really good prices on there. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simsy. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.